All right. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mr. Benjamin, and I'm the presidential candidate of the fictional Common Sense People's Party. Now, as we are witnessing the whole back and forth of the parties at the tribunal, it is interesting to see the crisis in the APC continue to deepen. The crisis in the APC has continued to worsen day by day. Southwest APC, Northern APC, crisis everywhere. They cannot agree. In fact, the body language of some of the Northern APC members shows clearly that they are against the TINUBU administration. The recent crisis in the APC began when a northern faction in the APC came out and said they don't want EL-Rufai and Ganduje to be ministers, that the two of them are fantastically corrupt, saying they don't want to see them in the corridor of power. But before I break that down for you, let me quickly show you how this northern governor exposed TINUBU. Now, we all know that the 8,000 naira money where they say they won't transfer give masses, we all know that it is a scam. But we never expected that it was an APC governor that will come out and expose the scam. Now watch how the APC governor of Kaduna State, SANI, gently and respectfully exposed TINUBU on the 8,000 naira cash transfer issue. See the video.
But my position really is not even about whether we should really use the register or not. My position has always been the fact that as the former chairman committee on banking, who had a responsibility at that time overseeing the entire financial services sector of our own country, you will agree with me that the statistics at the moment that has been provided by the NDIC, and if you go to Central Bank, you also see the same statistics by the Development Finance Department of Central Bank. You will agree with me that about 70% of the rural population in Northwest are completely financially excluded, are unbanked. So if you want to transfer money to 8 million Nigerians, for instance, and you are telling me that you want the vulnerable people to benefit from the transfers, I will disagree with you completely that if you look at the current statistics, like I said, 70% of the adult age between 18 and above in northern Nigeria, particularly the northwest part of Nigeria, are completely unbanked. So for me, how do you really transfer this kind of money to them? At this critical time, the problem is that I don't think even the people who are going to transfer the monies to them will even access the money.
You have heard him. He said 70% of the northern rural population, particularly in the northwest, they completely unbanked. They don't get accounts. Yet, federal government is saying they are going to transfer money to them. And this is the same thing Buhari did. Buhari said they were transferring money to them. Now, the corruption wey dem do for Buhari regime, now they won't carry on now. People wey no get bank account, how you want take transfer money to them? But Nigerians saw it differently in the comment section. They say, so now you can agree that there is so much poverty in the north. But when His Excellency Peter Obi said it, you people came for him. You said he was disrespecting the north. But now you are saying it. Look at some of the tweet reactions. This tweet says, how will they be financially excluded? Northern ethnic jingoist came after Peter Obi when he said the truth about the poverty in the north. Of course, they were exhibiting their regular hatred for Igbos on Obi. No, sir, the Northwest is rich. Let's leave it like that. And this one said, you said it, but if it is said by Peter Obi, the whole Nigeria will be in total chaos and anarchy. Using TINUBU's words. And this one said, the truth is, in TINUBU's Nigeria, the large population of poor northerners will increase drastically, but it is all good. After all, a bad Muslim in power is better than the best infidel in power. I pity the poor children anyways. And this one said, how did Buhari's intervention reach them? Did the financial exclusion start on May 30th, 2023? Oh, Buhari claimed he was transferring money to them. And this tweet said, Obi said the north is the poverty headquarters and he would start from there. You people said he was disrespecting the North and lying. Today, you all are back to saying the North is the poorest. Humans. That is it. Now, onto the issue of EL-Rufai and Ganduje. This group came out and said, no, these people are too corrupt. They cannot be ministers. Look at how the paper reported it. The Transparency Group, in a statement jointly signed by its convener, Bala Mustafa, Secretary General Noel Malama, and Director of Publicity, Nafisa, respectively maintained that Mr. Tinubu should tread with caution and not appoint politicians with questionable character into cabinet. It recalled that Mr. El-Rufai is standing trial for allegedly embezzling 32 billion in revenue from sales of federal government houses between 2005 and 2007 when he was the minister of the FCT. The statement read, any government that prides itself on probity and accountability should not be seen to patronize the likes of the former governor of Kaduna State. It is in the public domain that Malam Nasir El-Rufai is facing prosecution of 32 billion naira in court. Also, the former governor of Kano State, Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, is facing rejection over his dirty past involving dollar bribes. And what is good for Ganduje should be good for El-Rufai. This group sef, e be like say e get wetin dey worry dem. Person wey una dey advise say make e no appoint corrupt people into im cabinet, im own hands clean? And you know the comment section is where you always find the truth. Look at some of the tweet reactions in the comment section. This tweet said, is Tinubu himself a saint? He basically has no moral ground to disqualify Ganduje and El-Rufai. Illegitimate begets illegitimate. Oh. And this one said, a corrupt thief should not appoint other corrupt thieves on the basis of what moral authority? Annals undergrowth. Chey! This one dey vex so. And this tweet said, the man being warned is a fraudster himself. So stop this gimmick. The entire pool is muddled. Chai! Nigerians, they provoke. This tweet said, before, what do you expect from Tinubu? Birds of the same feather congregate together. Chai! And this tweet said, laugh out loud. You dey whine me. You are telling corrupt figurehead not to appoint his children. They play. Oh, now anytime I hear of crisis in the APC, I dey always dey very happy because I want the party to be in shambles. First of all, because of the pain and the hardship, because of the retrogression wey that party bring to this country. Secondly, because of the case wey dey go on at the tribunal. I believe say when the party is in shambles, their influence on the judges will be lower, especially the northern faction of the APC. And I pray that whatever will keep them in disarray, may it continue to happen now. As today is Sunday, I release the grace upon them to continue to be aggrieved. The grace for them to scatter the party. The grace for El-Rufai and Ganduje to cause the kind of havoc that will be irreparable. I release it upon them now. And as for the tribunal judges, receive the grace to pass the right judgment. The kind of judgment that will favor Nigerians. The kind of judgment that will not increase the number of thugs in this country. Receive the grace to pass it now. And we earnestly anticipate the day when we go pass that judgment. But until then, make I comot for church, enter town, make I go get some ogbonge political news wey una go like. Why? Because na because of una na I dey here. So, don't go away.